Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to dive into 4 profitable Amazon KDP keywords that all have to do with one specific niche, and that is the Japan niche. We're going to dive into these keywords. We're going to have a look at the analytics. We're going to research them fully to give you some ideas and strategies to adopt in order to rank higher for these keywords. Now, if you're new here to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and click on the bell icon in order to be informed on all our new daily videos. We upload daily videos to do with Amazon KDP, revealing profitable keywords as well as tips and strategies to help you make passive income online that I personally have used myself. So you can also find a 30-day free trial linked in the description box below for Creative Fabrica, which includes an all-access trial that allows you to try out Creative Fabrica for a full 30 days. And you can also cancel before the 30 days is up and you will not be charged a cent. Now, with that being said, let's head straight to the first keyword for the day, which is Learning Japanese Workbook for Beginners. Learning Japanese Workbook for Beginners has amazing results. Starting with a keyword niche score of 68 by self-publishing Titans Chrome extension, green light, ready to go, strong and solid. Also, Amazon Scout Pro seems to agree with self-publishing Titans Chrome extension in regards to the keyword niche score, and they have given us a number 8. Now, number 9 is the highest, and we're all happy with number 8 right over here. Also, the total results are under 5,000, which is ideal, and they're currently sitting at 4,276. We have the average bestseller rank under 400,000, and it is averaging 126,200. The average reviews are a massive 1,032, and the average price is $15.34, which results in a greater royalty per sale. Scrolling through, we want to aim to find at least 3 books on the first page with a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less. Starting with this one, there is no ads running for this wonderful book right here, and it is ranking with a BSR of 10,423. Now, it is also ranked in 3 categories, and these are a great way for you to know which categories to choose for your book when you are manually uploading on the KDP platform. Now, it is selling around 360 copies per month, which is amazing, resulting in $1,521 on a monthly basis. Now, this is a sponsor, so we don't want to look at this book, for example, although it has a really good bestseller rank. This one here is not sponsored. It is Japanese from Zero, and it has a bestseller rank of 9,033, and it's also ranked in Japanese language instruction in brackets book. Now, it's not using the exact same keyword, which is Learning Japanese Workbook for Beginners, but it is using them in the 7 keyword slots, and that's why it's ranking right here with a really good bestseller rank and selling around 420 copies per month, generating around 6,230 on a monthly basis. We have another book with a BSR of 100,000 and less, which has a BSR of 27,411, selling around 240 copies on a monthly basis, generating 1,821. Another great book with a BSR of 10,000. We have another one with 13,000. We have another one with 11,000 as well, 6,000. That is absolutely amazing. Now, the one previously was the Japanese language writing practice book, and this is also a great way for you to research future keywords as well, is by looking at books with a BSR of 100,000 or less that have consistent sales, that have really good reviews, and they seem to be doing well. You're going to go ahead and copy the title, open a new bar up, and research. Activate all the 4 Chrome extensions that I've talked about in a previous video, linked in the description box below, and have a look at the results yourself. So this is not to copy, this is to get inspiration and see what is working, because we want to get our hands on what's working to really adopt a similar formula, not to copy, but to get inspiration. Remember that as well. So that was the first keyword for the day, Learning Japanese Workbook for Beginners. Let's dive into the second one. Our second keyword is flashcards with common Japanese phrases. Now, this is absolutely amazing. We have a total results of 19, super low, and a really good high, strong and solid keyword niche score by Amazon Scout Pro Chrome extension, and they have managed to give us a number 9, which is the highest on the scale. We also have a bestseller rank of under 100,000. Now, usually we aim for anything that is 400,000 and below to be ideally in a perfect situation, and this one is under 100,000, and it is averaging 61,000 $118. Average reviews of 462. Average price is a massive $17.19. Now, if you're not familiar with how to utilize the flashcard niche in Amazon KDP, then you can go ahead and check out the videos that I talked about step by step on how I do flashcards, but in a more medium content book. That way you'd be able to utilize this wonderful keyword correctly and effectively. Scrolling down, we have a couple of books that are ranking quite well, starting with this one with 51,000. Next we have 24,000. Next we have another really good book that I had a look at, 21,000. 46,000, such as this one, for example. Then again, this is a wonderful keyword that you can research. I'm just going to go ahead quickly open up a new tab and paste in that keyword that I just had copied in front of you guys, and I'm going to do the exact same when it comes to this one, because this book seems to be selling quite well. It is bringing around 120 sales per month, generating around 524. So we want to kind of look at the structure of the title and the subtitle. The subtitle we won't be able to copy because it is quite long, and we have a better chance at the title. So I want you to be able to routinely be comfortable in doing that. That will really help in getting your book ranking as well, and also getting some ideas for future research, having an Excel sheet opened ideally, or a notebook besides you, so you can be able to have a look at the most recent updated keywords that are ranking quite well. Flashcards with common Japanese phrases is our second keyword. Let's dive into the third keyword for the day, which is Japanese phrase book for travel. And this has a really strong and solid keyword niche score of 78 by Self-Publishing Titans Chrome extension. The total results is 503, below 1,000. The average bestseller rank is below 400,000, which is ideal, sitting at 397, 938, average reviews 151. And we have the average price of $10.10. Scrolling down, this is a sponsored book. So we're going to skip these. Coming to the first non-sponsored book, it sits at a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less, sitting at 22,868, generating around 1,462 in sales, and selling around 270 copies on a monthly basis. Next book with a bestseller rank of 48,000, selling around 90 pieces per month. This one right here is on the higher side. This one right here is with a bestseller rank of 23,000. So just right now we have found 3 books with a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less. We're not even halfway through the page. This one is selling around 270 per month, 270 copies, generating around 955. We have a couple of others as well that are selling very, very well, as you can see right over here. So we've got our 3 books with a BSR of 100,000 or less, only a quarter way through the first page. Japanese phrase book for travel is amazing. You could also sub-niche according to the audience, because it's not clear whether it's for adults, whether it is for children. You know, you could also, another strategy is, which is a more specific one, is you could, since it is a travel book, and since it contains phrases in Japanese, you might want to do a niche specific one according to the career. So if you do Japanese phrase book for travel for doctors, for example, or for nurses, or for accountants, that way you could focus on a section with the general phrases that are of course Japanese, and also you could focus on the majority of the book, around 70 to 80% being on the terminology that is specific to that career, whether it's accountants, it would be, or business, it would be more business related, money related, finance related terminology. If it's for doctors and nurses, it would be more for medical terminology, that kind of thing. That would be absolutely amazing if you could be able to do that as well. And then you would have a section for how, you know, the Japanese language, talking about the Japanese language in a very engaging and interactive way. So there's a lot of ways to go about it. You could even create a series of books starting with your Japanese phrase book for travel, and then onwards you would create a mini series, which is a workbook that's connected to the same high content book, and that allows the customer to apply the knowledge learned in a workbook or in a activity book to do with what they've learned in the high content book, and then that would bring in repeated customers that way. So that was the third keyword. Let's have a look at the final and fourth and final keyword, which is Japanese phrase book for kids, with a really good keyword niche score of 61 by self-publishing Titan's Chrome extension. Amazon Scout Pro has also given us a number 6, categorizing this as a nice niche. We also have the total results of 240, under 1,000, and the bestseller rank a little bit on the higher side, but that's okay because we can sub niche according to the children's age groups, such as, is it really for small children like preschoolers, or is it for children that are more, around the age, let's say, of 8 to 12, for example. It has a bestseller rank of 686,121, and the average reviews are 149. Average price is $13.45. Another strategy, if you're concerned about the BSR being a little bit on the higher side, you could utilize this amazing keyword as part of the 7 keyword slots for any book that you've created. Let's say, for example, this one fits the box and you would like to create this one. That would be your title. And then you would utilize maybe another keyword that would be your subtitle, and then you would have this one for children with a BSR that's slightly higher to be in the 7 keyword slots. So that way you fulfill the title and the subtitle keywords to be everything perfect in terms of the total results being under 1,000, the BSR being in a good condition under 400,000. But the keywords that are the 7 keywords in the 7 keyword slot, they don't need to have a bestseller rank in the perfect category which is under 400,000. There can be keywords that are connected to that one book, but they have slightly higher bestseller rank. That will really help with your rankings, and it will allow your book to hopefully rank in on the first page for this keyword. For example, try adopting that strategy. It has worked perfectly for me, and that is why I'm sharing this here on the channel. I wish you all the best. Take care and have an amazing, great day. Bye bye.